What's going on, guys? Welcome to the new episode. So today I have a story time for you guys, and this story is about the time that I got held at gunpoint by the cops. And you're probably thinking like, bro, that didn't happen. You're capping. I'm like, bro, it really did happen. And I wasn't the only one there. So let's talk about it. So the year is 2010, and we're at my grandma's house. That day was a very special occasion because I had cousins from all over the state come to my house. It felt like one of those crossover episodes where you have your favorite two shows and they end up having an episode together, and it doesn't even make sense. Just because I had my cousins from like Idaho, had my cousins from Oregon, had the main squad over here in California, and they don't know each other. I kind of have to introduce them. I'm kind of like the link in between all the cousins. And I'm like, today's gonna be a great day. Let's play some Call of Duty. So Call of Duty Black Ops 1 was a game that we were playing. And I just remember us playing like on Summit. And we're just having a great time playing Call of Duty and we're playing some zombies. And after a few hours, we started getting a little bored. And I'm like, hey, I have a BB gun. We could go shoot some cans in the back. Awesome. Great idea, My other cousin, he's like, oh, I have one too. I have a gun. We could both, shoot some cans. That's what we did back in the day. But we were just like, okay, let's go shoot some cans. So that's what we did. So I'm going to give you guys a little brief layout of my grandma's backyard just so you guys could get the general idea of what we saw. So we go to the backyard. There's just a bunch of grass. There's a tree. And there's a gate. Just a regular fence. Not a gate. There was a fence. Just a metal fence behind it. And there was a couple 100 feet of dirt. And then there's another, kind of strip of houses behind it. But it's far. So we don't mind it, we're not gonna hit a house or anything. We're just shooting. We have a green chair. We just put a Coca-Cola can, and we're just gonna see who could really hit the can. So we're all having this little competition: who could hit the can, who has better aim, just stuff like that. It's super cool. All my cousins. There's like 8 of us, and my brother's there too. My brother was a lot younger. It's like he's like 5 years old. I was 10. And we're having fun. We're out there for like 30 minutes trying to figure out who could hit the can. And as we're going, we just hear this noise, and we're like, "Did you guys hear that?" And like, what? It's like, no, you guys hear that? And you just everybody was quiet, and then you just hear, "Hey, hey, you hit my car!" And we're like, let's go inside. Let's go inside. There was just this dude saying we hit his car. We didn't think about it. We just knew, hey man, let's just get out of here. So we just go back inside, try to ignore what just happened. We're back on Call of Duty. We're playing, and after probably like 15 minutes go by, and we hear a knock on the door. We don't answer it. My aunt answers the door, and we're like, someone just came and knocked on the door. It was fairly common where he had people just coming at the door and knocking. So we didn't think much of it. And it's 2 cops. We look over, like, oh my God, the cops are here. And we're not even tripping. We don't even think that it's the BB gun incident. We're just like worried, like, hey man, we're not supposed to be playing Call of Duty. It's rated M. So we turn off the TV, unplug it, take off the disc, and just put it and hide it. That was our main worry, when the cops were here. We're like 10, okay? So the cops asked to come inside, and these 2 big old cops come in. Big two cops come in, and like, hey guys, can you guys come over here? And we all walk, all 7 or 8 of us. We all walk. He's like, hey, I'm gonna need you guys to lay down and put your hands behind your head. And we're like, okay, the cops are telling us what to do. We're just gonna lay down. And as soon as we lay down, we're on the floor. I'm like looking over. I'm like looking at my cousins. They're scared. They're freaking terrified. And I'm like, I don't know what's going on. And then you just hear, we have 6 held at gunpoint right now, calling for backup. And as soon as he said that, bro, I'm like, what, gunpoint? Where's that gunpoint? And I just remember the look on my cousins' faces, bro. You could not recreate this ever. We're like freaking out. And then a few minutes go by, and the cops go, oh, you could just stand up. we're just messing with you guys. And we're like, what? You're messing with us? Bro, we're like 10. We don't understand what you were doing. And it's like, well, he was like, it's all fun. I know you guys are having fun. You guys are playing in the back. Just don't shoot anymore. Just, be careful with that stuff. And we're just all confused. We're kind of like shell shocked, bro. I'm like, what was that? He did not have to say we're held at gunpoint, dude. And to say the least, man, all of us were kind of just like, what was that? And bro, it's so funny just telling the story, just because like you guys had to be there, dude. We were scared shitless. Like it was not funny. It was serious. We couldn't play Call of Duty because it was rated M, and it was just such a weird experience. And now that we look back, I'm like, bro, do you remember that time where we freaking got the cops called on us and they said that we're held at gunpoint? It was crazy, dude. And the cops just said, chill, don't shoot any of that. And he was just playing a joke on us. And that was it, dude. I think that was one of the last times I had my BB, like my BB gun got taken away. That was probably the last time my cousins came over from to my grandma's house. They were all freaking traumatized from that incident. And I just felt like telling the story because I remember it to this day, dude. Because it was just so, we're just, just being kids, dude, just trying to have fun. We were bored. We're just let's just shoot some cans. And then there's this dude that freaking calls the cops on us saying we hit his car. And I don't know. Honestly, I thought we're all just hitting the can. The can's not that far from us. There's like, the house is all the way over here. I don't know how, but it probably did happen. Well, we did learn our lesson. The cops did instill some fear into us. And it was just crazy, dude. So playing Black Ops, went back outside. Cops got called on us. Cops came in. Cops said, get on the ground. Get on the ground. And yeah, he didn't really ask us to, hey guys, he said, get on the ground. Yeah, dude, I don't know what his problem was, dude, but yeah, he kind of messed us up, not gonna lie. But thank you guys for listening to the story. Stay tuned for more stories to come. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.